Yo, YouTube universe out there. This is Black Heart on Lock, King Backshots. And I gotta say, what's going on in the world today? Democrats is crashing out because things ain't what you talked about. I looked on the news today, right, people? And I was watching, and some senator from the Democrats, I think his name's Padilla, and another senator was, I don't think was she Noem? So she's trying to, talk, and then you see this guy getting pushed, and they handcuffed him. He went outside, and his reason was he wanted to know what they're doing or whatever, right? Even though the whole world know, well, not the whole world, but the people that's in this country should know. If you're in this country illegally, ICE is coming to pick you up. So I just wanted to chop it up about how this dude, crashed out. There's a lot of Democrats that are crashing out, what I'm starting to see. They're crashing out because at the end of the day, I guess they want to be seen. I mean, because nothing's going to stop now. I mean, come on. He didn't deploy 700 Marines, the Orangemen, to California for nothing. So, and then from what I was heard on the news, it was $1 billion in damages from the riots. So we talking, when they was rioting, they destroyed $1 billion worth of damages. And this Senator Palada had the nerve to get escorted out in handcuffs. Now, how good is that for his situation, his cause? I'm going to be real with y'all. And press a like and subscribe. Again, I'm just being honest. On this side, I don't think it mean anything. Because just because somebody was yelling and screaming and shoving doesn't mean the policy will still change. You understand? And what I realize about the Democrats and their empty promises, especially for the foundational Black Americans you know, who've created this nation and all the universal beautiful sensations, we still haven't got reparations. So I look at it like this in declaration that they're getting exposed for, to me, these empty promises. And when our men and women that serve, it does a disservice when you have these people crashing out and lying about peaceful protesting, because if that was true, $1 billion of damages wouldn't have happened. Let's see, if it was true, right? But we know it ain't true. We looked on the news, we seen everything was going down. Morrisman was like, hey, I had to do what I had to do, or this whole thing be burnt to ground. And I remember telling somebody that I want to say it's going to probably be, I'm going to take y'all back in time. YouTube Universe, press like and hit subscribe. I was talking to one of my relatives, and we was having a cool conversation. And I'll never forget what I said to him. I said, man, when the orange man implements his way of, getting illegal immigrants and things out this nation, which is America, I said, watch, Home Depot gonna be empty. And one of my relatives drove to Home Depot just to see if I was lying. Remember, I said this at the beginning of last year, so now we got a present time. He got back on the phone and told me, man, you would not believe. I went to Home Depot and I ain't seen not one of them. I said, I told you. So he's cleaning up the streets. Still got some work to do, clean up some more of this these illegal immigrants and deportation and ISIS. Again, I told you I was for it because it helps the true people of the fabric of this nation and put black folks right back in the table for reparations. So we have to clean. We have to do what we got to do. And again, we just sit back and watch. Because this has nothing to do with us. So we just, again, do our daily lives, work, family, if, you're in a house, you're taking care of the family, that's great. If you're a worker, you're working. And, we do what we always do, We're keeping it groovy and always moving. So, yeah, I just want y'all to know, man, watching these Democrats crash out is kind of hilarious in a way because you see them acting a fool, lying, saying it ain't right, and you look on the news and it is. You see all of these things that they do is quite comical because, again, the protesters, when they was rioting, it didn't go nowhere. It actually backfired on them. And that's what's happening right now. You can't expect someone who leads the nation to allow people to destroy, loot, and throw foreign flags in the air like it's all okay. We in America here. So we have to smash down on that with the wickedness. And I'm all for that because I'm an American, foundational black. And I can say it again. So I'm for strengthening the nation. Um, and again, billion% into reparations. But yeah, looking at these Democrats are crashing out, it's a cool sensation to see them look crazy and in front of the camera. Seeing them, going out their way, and it's a lot more things is about to happen. That's all I gotta say. Um, Out there, YouTube universe, make sure you hit like and subscribe, so I can come back at another one. This is the Black Heart on Live, King Backshot. I'm here to get your mind full of thoughts. And all right, YouTube universe, I'm out.